Hi, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. Now, one of the most interesting things for me that we learned from Explore Tulsa is meeting families that have kept their businesses running for 30 years or more.
And it's a scary stat showing that most businesses don't make it past 3 years. They keep so many people from even trying at all.
But in Tulsa, Bert Henry of Bert Henry Carpet and Tile has found that magic formula that has not only made him successful for over 30 years, but also has his son Ryan wanting to be a big part of keeping it going for 30 more.
He started when I was 5 days old. He started Bert Henry Carpet and Tile 31 years ago, and scared Mom to death, and so it's been a great thing.
Well, I had some encouragement from my builder friend many years ago who thought I should be in business for myself, and I was scared to death, not sure I wanted to do that, but after doing a little exploration, I decided it was a good idea to give it a try, and so we went forward in mid-July of 1984. I had a loyal following of people I knew who, when I told them I was going to start my own business, were immediately in my court and started using me, so we were blessed to be successful from the get-go. I think my mission statement, or my purpose always, was to do the job right and treat people like I wanted to be treated. Most importantly, just make sure that I went the extra mile to make sure the customer wanted what they wanted, not what I wanted to sell them, but to help them make good choices. I never wanted to feel like I sold somebody something. I always wanted that experience to be someone came to me and bought something from me. I didn't want to sell anything. I wanted someone to buy something from me that they were pleased with my help and advice.
I vowed to stay out of the business as long as I could. That was one reason I tried the golf thing out. Went to school at TU and played golf there. Played golf professionally out of school for 4 years. I think when I was probably early in high school, I realized I wanted to try to play collegiately. And then my senior year in college, I had just enough success to want to give it a shot professionally, and played 4 years on mini tours. And all the guys I competed against, I'm seeing on TV now, so it's pretty cool to seeing the guys who I played against every week. And then I've had the opportunity to introduce my son to it too, who's 3 years old now, and it's a third generation thing. It's a sport for a lifetime. That's what's great about golf. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can enjoy it. I was traveling 30+ weeks, a new hotel every week. And mini tour golf, we weren't staying in nice places. I was splitting hotels with 2 or 3 other guys, trying to save, bucks however we could. And I drove everywhere, but it was a blast. I met some really neat people, and it was fun. At the time, when I first started, I was single, to see how good I could get and do that. But family became very important to me, especially when I got married, and I knew we were going to have kids, and I didn't want to be gone all the time. And that was one reason I decided to ask my dad to hire me, and so the rest is history from there.
It was actually an exciting day because I think I'd always wanted that to be the case potentially, but also wanted him to realize his dream of being a professional golfer. And so the fact that he got to play and play for 4 years was a neat experience for all of us, but it was an exciting day for me, and maybe a little scary too. But we've enjoyed working together. I enjoy him being with me.
It was always my backup plan, which I was truly blessed to have that opportunity to come learn from somebody who's been doing this for 50 years and try to get all the knowledge he's got in his brain out of him, and to better myself. So.
I think for sure. I think he'll do very well with it. Because as I've seen things evolve the last few years, more and more he's much more confident, and I feel like he'll do a very good job taking the reins one of these days when it's time for me to do so. I still am not ready to give up the business. I love doing what I do. I love helping people, so I'm going to try to work myself into doing a little part-time one of these days soon. But no, he can handle it. I believe with all my heart he'll be able to handle it. I
think it's the biggest compliment when somebody uses him repeatedly. We had somebody the other day, he had done their house 40 years ago, and they're coming back to use him again. And I think that's the ultimate compliment, that he took such great care of them the first time around that they wouldn't go anywhere else. They wouldn't even think about going anywhere else. And those are the shoes that I want to try to fill and taking to the next, next generation, where people have that trust in me to come back and use me again in the future.